What's going on, YouTube? This is your girl Queen's Eye coming at you today. I want to do a video today about this World War III or this Russia-Ukraine thing. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Also, leave your digital footprint by commenting below. I can't never get that out, but I love when you guys comment. I love responding to your comments and seeing how my messages resonate. All right. So, before we get started, I'm going to ring the bell to clear the air because we got a lot of negativity going on in this country right now. All right. So, that just clears the air a little bit. If you got you some weed, you might want to roll you a joint because you're going to need it. All right. Look, we're under what they would say definite threat of a war. All right. And what I have come to find out is that we're not the only country that's at war. So that's why this is going to be considered a World War III. Now, there are some points that I would like to make, but again, I want to stress anything that I express on my channel is my sole opinion. I have facts to back some of my research up, but not everything that I say is 100% fact, especially when it comes to outside world type things. If it's spirituality, I know it, but outside world things, maybe not so much. So, our great president has decided that he wants to stick his nose in Ukraine's business and stand up for Ukraine. But I don't think that the leaders of this country really thought this thing through completely. And what I mean by that, let's look at what America has going on as far as its resources. Now, I don't know money amounts, We're just talking about a general consensus of a civilian talking. I don't have no military facts. I've not done no research on the military. This is just what I know from talking to people in the military. All right. So, we have a country that was firing people for not taking a COVID shot. They were kicking people out the military for not taking a COVID shot. They've not taken care of their veterans that actually fought in the wars they won. A lot, 90% of the current enlistees are there for two reasons: student loan debt or to avoid student loan debt. And this is who our country decided that they wanted to bank on, was our military. The same workforce that wasn't doing their job when they were out in the regular world, in the civilian world. They weren't doing their jobs. If you think back within the last 5 years, minus the last 2 for the pandemic, all right, what did customer service fucking look like? They couldn't get shit right. They was quitting their jobs. They always had an attitude, that entitlement, and they didn't ever want to fucking work. So we replaced them with self-checkout. And if you go to damn near any store, it is very few stores left now with self-checkout. I mean, it doesn't have self-checkout where you can check yourself out. I went to the Dollar General and they had a self-checkout register. It won't be long before we get rid of the workforce because all of these kids don't want to work. And now we're counting on them the one time to do their job, when in every other job they done had, they failed the mission. They lost a job. They quit. Y'all, we in trouble. I don't know if people really understand what you have out there shooting guns in the military. Go back and look at social media about 5 years ago at the bullshit that was in the workforce. That's who we got defending our country. Who we got going to war for us. Yeah, we in trouble. And the ones that are, it is a few, it may be about 10% this diehard military. You know, they live and breathe that red, white, and blue because their daddy was in the military, their granddaddy, their uncle, you know, that's all they been raised to be in the military. Them 10%, that's all we really got that will give up their life for this country. You think the cashier at Walmart that joined the military, that hated working at Walmart, that you couldn't get to goddamn not have an attitude, not get her line to move, you think this is the person you want on your front lines? Yeah, we in trouble. Some of the most strongest forces in America is locked up right fucking now. The one race is willing to die for a cause, a reason. They got us all locked up. They got us killing ourselves. They got us absorbed with materialistic things. Now, I'm not saying that we're soldiers for America. I'm telling you that in our past, we came from a strong militant people. And the reason why so much fight in us now is because of that blood of our ancestors. See, when they captured us as a people, the reason why they had to go through such strong lengths and why they had to do such things is because of the power that we carry. Now, America disregards our power, but other countries don't. And if you ever notice, there's not been very many, if any, real bombing and attacks on America. Because the world's most powerful is people. The world's most powerful is race. Is here. It's us. And I'm going to be real with you. The way they treated us, we shouldn't band together to help these motherfuckers. We really shouldn't. But then that'll defeat our purpose. See, a lot of people want to say, oh, yeah, we'll fight. No, our weapon is our magic. We have the ability in our melanin to raise the vibrations of our country to the point that there is a force field over this country. This is the year we step into our power. A lot of y'all like, nah, remember Moses. One guy split the Red Sea. Now, let's just be real. It might have been a little extravagated, that story. But just imagine. One thing Psalm said is 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and another 10,000. That's 11,000 people per one black person that we can defeat. So you mean to tell me if we all, the ones that's here in America, don't get together, unite, that we couldn't defeat not only those enemies, but any other enemies? We just scared of our power. We scared of our power. Why y'all think they never offered us reparations? Everybody say, oh, it's because of the white supremacy. No. It's because if you are a god and you got territory, you are unstoppable. That's why. If you got land where you can cultivate your gifts, you can cultivate yourself, you don't have to be out there working and being a part of their matrix. Do you understand how powerful that would make us as a nation of people? They didn't want that. So they gave us drugs. We were already military, so they gave us guns. We already knew what to do with it. That's why we instantaneously fucking formed gangs. We instantaneously start clicking up, organizing to defend ourselves. Instantaneously. But then they painted themselves to be friends. And because of our big hearts, we allowed friends to turn into foes and sell us out. And so then they start putting us in jail for them same drugs and guns they fucking gave us. But a lot of us didn't even know we was real soldiers until we got them guns in our fucking hands. Until we fired that first motherfucking shot. And it resonated in your soul, in your gut. Like, this is who I am. And it is. For such a time as this. Now, I'm not saying, oh, y'all go get y'all pistols and get and go grab you a corner. No, what I'm saying is, go grab your herbs. Go grab all your real spiritual power. Go grab your neighbor's hand and let's raise the vibrations. Let's protect where we are. It's earthbenders out here. It's waterbenders out here. It's firebenders out here. That's all melanated. Where do you think all the melanated people came from? Why didn't they enslave all Africans? Why they pick and chose what Africans they enslaved? Because some of them are more powerful than other ones of them. And then they mixed them with the indigenous people of America. So when two God cultures come together, that makes us powerful beyond measure. Think about that. If you got 100 and they got 100, that's 2 fucking 100. Even the average of that is 100. It's still perfect. It's perfection. You feel me? They didn't understand what they was doing. I ain't gonna say they didn't understand. They did understand what they were doing. We didn't understand. And now we must understand and we must remember who we are. All this talk about soul tribe. What the fuck do you think people are talking about? If you're an earthbender, go be with earth fucking bender. If you a healer, go be with a healer. If you special weaponry, go be with special weaponry. Because at this point, we have to organize ourselves. Because the government is too blinded to do it effectively. They'll still pick race and class over experience and know-how. That's what we got. We got ourselves a war that we must stop to protect this planet. Us earth angels. The fuck you thought we were here for? You know? What you thought we were here for? We're here to raise the vibrations of the planet. We're here to show, to not only stop weapons of mass destruction, we can provide that energy. Because energy, like energies combined, makes more energy. So when you get 3,000, 3 million high vibrational people, these weapons that they discharging wouldn't work so effectively. But when you got a weapon of mass destruction that's a high velocity, high vibrational weapon, and you're discharging it among low vibrational things, it's going to obliterate everything. So what I would say to those of you that are watching this and that are on the same frequency that I am, raise your vibrations. That's the first thing. Stay in a positive mindset. All right? 2, be open. Don't be married to nothing. Because what I would say is this. Americans need to stop thinking that we're so safe. The fact that all other countries have had war on their property from outside invaders, except for us, should make us very fearful. One of the lessons of karma is what goes around comes around. Look how many wars we've had on other people's land. It's it will be a day when it touched this God green earth here in America. And that's the day you need to start preparing for it, this day. What is your plan? How are you going to survive? Do you stay within a 250-mile radius of anything that is worth them targeting? Because if you do, be very afraid. See, people was afraid of 9/11. 9/11 was an inside job. Pearl Harbor was done on the Hawaiian Islands. I'm not discrediting either one of those things. But what I'm telling you is, what we experienced then is nothing compared to what is to come to us. Because this is what we have done to other people's countries. We elected these officials. We said nothing. We could have war in our own street. We could have protested in our own street and showed these countries that we support them. We did not. So be prepared for it to fall at our front door. And while we going to war, I just want to remind y'all of what war does to the economy. First of all, everything go up because jobs are scarce, because the people that work in these jobs are in the military. Now they're gone. They done been deployed. So it's going to be less workers. So it's going to be businesses shutting down. It's going to be businesses limiting their hours. All right. Because who's going to work them? They already done established in their policies that they don't fuck with black people. They don't fuck with you if you got a felony, any drugs, any violence. So shit, we ain't going in them jobs. If we ain't got the job now, we ain't getting the job, basically. So it's gonna be a lot of businesses shutting down. There's gonna be a lot of millionaires, losing shit, committing suicide. The stock market probably will crash, because when people can't spend money, then they can't make money, because it takes money to make money. To go to a job, you need money to get there. You need gas to get there. If you don't have a car, you need a bus fare to get there. It takes money to make money. And if our money is tied up in war, what we gonna do? And I know y'all don't know this, because y'all don't be thinking. Y'all don't do your research. But war don't last a month. War don't last a year. Most of these wars last up to 10 years. 5 to 10 years is usually how long a war lasts. Whoa, gas is $3.59. It went up 50 cents over the weekend. So then I found out China and Taiwan is at war. So you know how much of our shit's made in China. Then we fighting in Ukraine. So now it's going to be a hold. It's going to be a drag on the exports, the imports. Everything's going to be, it's going to be worse than the Great Depression. These are the beginning stages of it. And the Bible been talking about it. People been talking about it. I don't care if you believe in the Bible or fucking not. I always tell y'all that. If you don't believe in the Bible, it don't fucking matter. It's really not up for a debate, but I just want to tell you this. One of the most popular books that was ever sold talks about rumors of a war and how chaotic things are going to be. The famine, the blood, the explosions. So, it's at our doorstep, family. And I ain't trying to scare you. I'm really trying to prepare you. I just made a video about, weight loss. And I'm going to be real with you. A lot of people that's sitting around here done enjoyed the pleasures of life, whatever that is in their life. They're going to find it quite hard to live with no power, without all of them tasty ass treats they've been used to eating on, without the convenience of Uber or social media, because once the power go down, it ain't but so long the cell phone gonna be dead. Half of everything in your house is electronic. It's modern technology. Nothing's gonna work. So within 3 to 4 days, you'll be starving in your own home, trying to figure out, should I be polite and leave the stuff at the store, or should I loot the store to feed my family? Within 3 days of the power going out. Because within 3 days of the power going out, the food in your refrigerator will be no good. That one bag of charcoal will only last but so many meals before you're without it. All of those cute little plug up drills and, saws and things to cut trees down. How you gonna do it? No gas. Because within a week of no power, no food, I'm talking about no power, nowhere. It won't be long before people take to the streets and start taking what they need. So a lot of the resources will be ravaged through within a week or two. So then what? How are you going to feed yourselves? You're going to fucking eat people? Fuck, you're going to use your only ammunition and start taking out the people that's alive to take their stuff? See, this is what we don't know what America would look like if an invasion happened on our soil. But this is what those people have to fucking go through. But you know why you don't ever see nothing about, all their food going bad and them just starving to death? Because they never really got used to, the privilege of electricity like that. They're not all as high tech and tech savvy crazy like we are. They don't have to go to a job for 8 hours a day. But they go through that. You mean to tell me you had 6 or 7 explosions go off in a country, in one city, and there's electricity all over that city still? No. We've done it to them. We have to expect our karma as a society. And because we stop protesting, because we stop forcing, because we stop paying attention, now these politicians are just doing shit and we have to put an end to it. How do we put an end to it? We protest. We let these people know that we are on their side so they don't bring their ass the fuck over here. We don't agree with this war. We don't want y'all bombing our country. We are sorry. We need to do so. We need to hand them over our fucking president. If that's what they want, so that we are safe here in America, because we don't got shit to do with what the government does here. They do what they want to do, and we just keep electing. We just keep going to the polls. We don't know why we go to the polls, because it don't even work no more. But hey, I say they want our president to turn his ass over. Because I don't know what the hell is satisfied them to keep them from over there, but the military that we got, I don't feel comfortable sending our military over there like that. I feel those people are going to come over here like y'all are incompetent soldiers. We want a real war. Let's go to the land. We don't know. I'm making jokes, but man, y'all, we don't know. The whole point is this. We don't know where it's going. So we got to be prepared. All they see is what our news shows us. Is our news showing American citizens saying they don't want war? That we're against it. We are protesting this war. We are against this war. No. They're seeing the same thing our media is showing us, and it's pissing them off. I put it on YouTube today. I can see live in Russia. I ain't never been there. I mean, I don't know if it's Russia, someplace in Ukraine probably. I don't know. But I've never been able to see live over there before. How long do you think these people gonna let us bully them, blow their shit up, fuck up their shit? And we just over here living it up in this la-la land over here in this delusion. You know how many military, and again, None of this that I'm saying against the military or the president, all of this is my opinion expressly for me, and it does, and I have a right to it. But I have not done any research on the military again because the military is really not my concern. The government is not my concern. It is a system that has been established that they say I must honor while I'm in their country. Do you understand me? I was born here a slave. I have broken free, and I am a freed slave in America trying to get to a place where there is no war, where they don't want to war, where they just want to love, smoke weed, meditate, play with crystals, hug trees. That's the war place I want to live. The only war I want to have is, are we having eggplant or jackfruit tonight? It's all by design. It's designed for this. The inhabitants of the earth to destroy a huge portion of it because the earth must rebuild itself. So no matter what, it's inevitable. A World War III. And if you remember anything about Revelations, it was said, not so much in Revelations it was said, but it was said that that was the reason why man was always trying to get to Mars to build an inhabitable planet on Mars to send man there, because the earth is designed to destroy itself to a certain degree, to rid itself of a lot of its population or all of its population. Because the earth is self-sustaining, just like the other planets. It's going to do what it was designed to do, and it's nothing that the inhabitants can do to stop it. What the inhabitants can do is to continue to add to themselves the knowledge so that they can evolve with the changes that the earth is going to go through, because it's going to go through. We've been taking too much from the earth itself to not think that it's going to replenish itself with blood. We've drained it of its oils, of its water, of its air, of its trees, of its plants, of its animals, of its own humans. You don't think it's going to require blood? And a lot of it. Look, I don't know where y'all minds at, but I hope y'all minds is where I'm trying to help y'all minds get to. Probably if enemies was to invade U.S. soil, which is highly likely, because World War III is war on every planet, on every continent, I'm sorry. If that was to happen, what the fuck are you gonna do? So that needs to be the energy that you in. Coming up with the answer to that question. Because The war is inevitable. You surviving it? That's the unknown. For all of you that can sit behind them desks, I'm talking about vacation and living it up. I'm talking about luxury up. I'm talking about doing the most, stunting. Y'all gonna be the first ones to go. Y'all will be the first ones that will run out of food, will sell out to the enemy, will kill yourself, harm yourself. Because I don't want TikTok. I mean, I don't want YouTube to ban my shit. But I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready to stand and fight for all that luxury y'all done had. Because the poor people that y'all think that y'all gonna send to the front line first, y'all ain't even gonna be able to find them once that power go off. They done been operating without cell phones and smartphones so long. They know how to move. I'm telling you. Look. And some of the people that you been passing up on that corner, you refuse to give $1 to, them gonna be some of the main survivors of this shit. Because the luxuries that you're used to, they don't give a fuck about. And they've been in a war every day of their life being homeless. They had to fight for every meal, for every nap, for every dollar that they got. Those are the ones that's going to be able to survive. Those are the ones that's going to hit the stoves first, bro. They already got a plan. They already know what to do. They done been living without power. They already know how to do it. They probably can make a can of beans last a goddamn month. You never know. They're some of the most ingenious people I've ever met in my life. I've never understood majority of the homeless population, except for the drug addicts. But I'm talking about if you just look at some of the ingeniousness of them, especially when they start building their homes. Like, I'm always amazed, at them. That's why every time, if I got it, I'm going to try to put it in their hand. I'm talking about I can't. I went through a phase in my life, y'all, where I used to be like, no, you're just going to use my money for drugs, blah, blah, blah. But I got way more respect for homeless people now. I was young and ignorant then. Very young and ignorant. But now, I got a lot of respect for the homeless population. Again, some of the most smartest, talentedest people you could ever meet. These the ones, like I said, they're going to survive a lot longer than these ones that have been on these luxury vacations and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to tell you a lot. One reason why they ain't going to fear coming over here, because we got to send our best over there. The best of our soldiers over there first. So the ones that's left, they ain't the best. And the ones that's retired, they fucked up from the last war. They ain't really a threat. They just don't know what the American population can do. But they see we domicile. We have not done any protesting. We a sweet lick to them. Who we got defending our borders? You talking about the Coast Guard? You talking about that 3 weekends a month? One weekend a month. Oh man, get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Nah, not against them. Nah, against Russia. Russia against you'll put. Answer me this, since I'm the person everybody looking at like, why are you talking about your military like that? No, I'm not talking about my military. I'm talking about America's military. You understand? That's what I'm talking about. The U.S. soldiers, okay? I'm not a citizen of America. I've not been treated as a citizen of America. All my goddamn incarnations in this motherfucker since the slavery time. I'm waiting on them to come and fucking get us. Imprison us. I bet you they treat us way better. I bet you these people treat Russians. Yeah, they gonna treat us better. You ain't gotta worry about it. They'll treat us better. Long as we work hard, they gonna treat us better. But shit, we already working hard for Americans. We just ain't never seen the residuals of it. Duh. Look, y'all, this is funny to me. It's funny to me because it's prophecy. And it's not prophecy that I had by myself. It's so many other people that has predicted this for this time, for this era, for this thing. So it's exciting to me that I get to live through the beginning of it. I get to see it unfold. You know what I mean? We live in history right now. That's why I'm saying we need to be banding together. We need to be establishing. Think about what our color was doing. We got distracted by segregation. We was trying to police our own people, militarize our people. We need to go back to that. Everybody like, it's too late. It's better late than never. Shit, the fuck you gonna wait till the motherfuckers already in goddamn the black speedboats coming across the water like the Miami Vice? You feel me? I live in a coastal city. I don't know if you know. I'm gonna point them out to all the goddamn important people. Look, come get me, goddamn. Look, I tell you what you need to know. Just don't hurt me. Look, that's the motherfucker that need to go. That motherfucker right there. Or they in the house sleep. Go wake them up. I'll wait right here. Like, I'm for real. Nah, that's a jokey joke, but just on some real shit, y'all. Cause I like to crack jokes too. Look, just on some real shit, y'all. I'm high as a fuck. Just on some real shit. Everything I'm saying it's a joke, but it's prophecy still. It's prophecy still. You know, and that's the most important thing. We have the ability now because we have the insight, the foresight to know what's coming. Are we gonna finally link and come up with a plan? Do y'all have a plan? One thing about it, the Hebrew Israelites, they taught me a lot of shit about the military. That's why I don't really have to do no research on the military. They taught me a lot about militarizing yourself. I'm not saying that I want to be a leader. But guess what? They bring their ass over here. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problem. I want to smoke this joint with you. I want to have fun with you. You feel what I'm saying? We can ha kiki and go kill a couple of these motherfuckers for my ancestors' sake. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I don't want no smoke with them. I'll help y'all. Look, you sick of the American government shit? We sick of the American government too, god damn it. American government in some trouble, y'all. You think that the people you have treated, your country you have treated so piss poorly, have done nothing for this country, black or white. You only do shit for the rich people. You think the poor people of this country about to defend this motherfucker for y'all? You out your rabbit ass minds. No. I know it ain't so. That's why we have to militarize ourselves. Because guess what? Until they know that we on their side, we got to be prepared for anything. We on y'all side, but just in case y'all just try to do what the whiteys did, you know, it ain't gonna repeat itself this time. You feel me? Because we tapped in, tuned in, and turned up. And we got the power of 1,000 ancestors behind each one of us. So, you want to side with us, not America. With the undercurrent of America. The sun folks of America. Because we don't want no smoke. We want a free country. We want the free country that we was promised. We want that. Not this corporation of America. Ooh. Russia. Anybody from Russia, hear me and hear me well. The brown people of this country. We want a free country. We don't like our government. They've done nothing for us. We've been wanting to overthrow them for years. For years. We've been saying since the 70s, sit that shit down. They haven't. And I didn't piss y'all off. But just remember, we over here on y'all side. They gotta go. We believe what y'all saying. They gotta go. Get rid of them and them only. Their family too, maybe. But we don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with us. We on y'all side. We on the side of. We ain't got shit to do with that, bruh. Respect. That's the side we on. Respect. We ain't got shit to do with what America government is doing. They're sicking their military on you guys. We over here in prisons. We over here captured, enslaved in jobs that we ain't making no money off of. Being treated like the worst, working for pennies on a dollar, sir. Absolutely, we're on your side, Russia. You want to free Ukraine? We want to free America. We don't like this shit. They even got speed limits, bruh. Come on, man. Come on, man. They got traffic lights at the speed. They make you get us away from here. They stole us. Take their workforce from them. Give us back to our people. Just set us free. I promise you, we won't fuck with nobody. Get rid of our government. We won't fuck with nobody. I swear. We're gonna be over here chilling. Look, I don't know if y'all know. I'm trying really hard to make peace because I know it's knocking. Look, what is knocking on the door to America? That's why I'm trying to make it funny, but y'all, it is serious. Imagine who around in your neighborhood and a militarized war or army come through from another country. Who do you trust that was gonna handle all of that? Think that chick at the Dollar General got you? You putting all your money on a McDonald's worker. They can't even get your Big Mac right. Russia tear our ass up, y'all. In so many ways. Lord. It's gonna be the United States of Russia. But what goes around comes around. America stole this land from the indigenous folks, from our indigenous folks, so it's only bound to happen. Only thing that I ask is that Russia just don't enslave us any more than we've already been. Set us free finally. That will help us out. And we'll go about our merry way. We won't even look back if you don't want us to. Just food for thought. But anyway, y'all, it's done been about 50 minutes, so I gotta go. Look, because I can talk forever about this shit. But come up with your plan, because the opportunity for an American soil invasion, the probability is so high. Oh, it's so high right now. And then Biden just, he just, keep messing with the wrong powerful people. Like, America gotta stop with these dictators who, if a dictator from another country want to stretch their motherfucking nuts and say, hey, I'm better than America, let them. America always gotta get involved and try to prove this, prove that, and now y'all done bit off way more. Think y'all can chew. Y'all seen Rocky versus that Russian dude. Y'all seen it now. Y'all seen it in the movie. They don't play fair. You better watch it. They soldiers some little extra bottom, I don't know, but they will fuck us up. All these racist bigamists that just getting by on money ain't goddamn can throw a goddamn bullet in the motherfucking no kind of fight. They need to sit their dumb ass down and shut the fuck up. Cause guess what? Hopefully, Russia, Putin, he's smart enough to target the hills where all of these fancy smashy people's at if he do decide to target America soil first, and leave us poor people alone, because we done been through enough. We done been through enough. You feel me? We done been through enough. Us brown people, we done been through enough. Like, we should have to fight for this country. This never done a motherfucking thing for us. It should have to be that way. We should just be able to finally just, y'all just come over here and just say we can go. It should just go. Just go. Just go. That's all you gotta do is just tell us to go. I guarantee you ain't gotta tell us no more than that. We get us the fuck out of here. Y'all, I'm going for real this time. I'm feeling real good. So I'm just tripping, y'all. But peace, light, and love, family. Till the next time.